I am back in noisy Bali on noisy Legion Street, and I'm going to a restaurant called Hut again, formerly called Shelter, and I really want to go there for a falafel dish that I like. And on our way back, I'll check out this one shop that was going out of business. They have like 80% off their items for sale, but it looks like they moved a lot of product out, probably getting it out of the store in general, whoever, if they're going to set up a new shop elsewhere. But I'll check that out on my way back from this restaurant here. But it's nice and warm, feels great, overcast, so it's not too hot, and it's really nice and warm though, because it was pretty chilly in Hanoi and Vietnam in general, especially up north, but it feels amazing, nice and warm. Yeah, I'm gonna be in temperature shock when I return to Alaska coming up in February. Yeah, I should have extended, or I should have made my reservations for an additional month and return in March, but it'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be good. So anyway, I feel really glad to be back in Bali. Mainly because it's so nice and warm. I love it. I'm gonna be stinking sad when I go back to the cold temperatures of Alaska. I love Alaska, but I don't like the cold weather. As I get older, it just is a thing. I don't like the cold weather. So, probably gonna have to explore another country, which is warm majority of the time, and that is Thailand. In the future, not this year, of course. Done a lot of exploring this year, but yeah, Thailand I'll have to wait for another year, another winter to explore Thailand. So yeah, more to come. So here I am at the Hut, and in a seat with a cushion. Yeah, with a seat with a cushion. The seats without a cushion are super, like, uncomfortable to sit on, for real. And they need to put cushions on all the seats here. I guess maybe they don't put cushions, so people could just eat and get out. They don't want people lingering. Thank you. But this is the view. There's a football field out there for the local boys who play football, or Americans call it soccer. Do not step on wires here in Bali, or jump up and touch wires that are hanging low. Reason being is because they could be hot wires, meaning they have electricity running through them, even though they're not attached to another link. So a while back, there was a guy from Bali, a local, who was walking down the street, or walking through an alley, and he jumped up to touch the wire. You know how people do that when things are low, they just jump up and touch something? Well, he did that and got electrocuted. So whenever you're in Bali, do not jump up and touch any wires, or touch any wires that are on the ground, because they could very well be hot. So that means having electricity running through them, and you will get electrocuted and get fried. Well, it's raining in Bali. It does every afternoon, but I wanted to show you the progress of this sale, or see how much they've gotten rid of, or however they did it. I'm not sure. 80% discount, and that's the name of the shop. I showed you this before, and just want to go inside and take a walk around, see what they have left. They got rid of pretty much everything, looks like. They've got some things here. They've got the beautiful horse there, which is on sale. And yeah, they're getting rid of everything. So 80% off if you guys are interested, trying to find a deal. Table counter, 50% off. Not sure what that original sale is, but a bunch of wall decor. There's a looks like a hemp or straw rug. Some light fixtures, wall decorations, animal heads. Yeah. Looks like most everything is gone. Look at that pretty light. It's not even a light. It's just a fixture. I imagine you could turn it into a light and attach something up there and hang the light through the center. Looks like they still have their moose, which is kind of cool, but where in the world, how are you going to send it to wherever it needs to go? Some lighting. Looks like most everything is gone. Off that stuff there. Hi. Where did most of the stuff go?
We moved to our warehouse.
Oh, moved everything to a warehouse.
Yes.
Are they going to relocate and get a new location and restart?
New location.
No.
But
Oh.
we have other store.
Okay.
In Kaban.
Oh, so you're going to just supply the other store with this
Some
stuff here?
Kaban, some to our warehouse.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Where is the other store? Taban?
In Kunti Street.
On Kunti Street. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. So they're just shutting down this location. They have another place on Kunti Street, another shop on Kunti Street. So they're bumping everything over to a warehouse and then selling their product on Kunti Street at the other shop. So they're just shutting down this location. Probably because the rent is quite high. It's a big building, and actually it was it's a really nice building. They have an upstairs, a really high lofty ceiling, and so that's the situation with that store. I have taken shelter at Bingtang supermarket. The rain is really coming down hard now. I think it might be a while before it lightens up. But this is inevitable. It rains every day in the afternoon in Bali during, this season anyway. This season has been pretty prevalent. Rain in the afternoon every single day. It's a wet season. That's all there is to it. It's a very wet season. Sometimes it's wetter than others. Some seasons it doesn't rain every single day like it does this year. But yeah, the jet stream is what it is, and they're just getting a lot of rain here in Bali. But you deal with it. You just deal with it. I'm just gonna hunker down for a bit, wait for the rain to pass or lighten up at least. I do have a rain cover, like a poncho, rain poncho, so it seems to be working, but I prefer just to walk in the rain when it's coming down a little lighter. It's really coming down now. Huge storm here in Bali right now. Big rainstorm, lots of wind. I am so glad I'm in the house right now and that I wasn't caught outside under this horrible rainfall. It's crazy. Making tons and tons of noise with the wind and the rain. And I think there's thunder out there as well. It sounds like furniture being moved around, but it's thunder. It is super windy and the rain is coming down really hard here in Bali. The wind was really strong earlier, just making a whole bunch of noise. It has died down quite a bit since then, about an hour ago or so. But yeah, it's coming down pretty good. I guess it has been raining like this every day while I was away for 2 weeks in Vietnam. This season is just a very wet season in Indonesia. I don't mind it. It's all right. At least your skin is nice and moist. It's the weather is super wet here, so you got to look at the bright side, or look at the positives. Just look at the positive side. Could be worse. Could be flooding like crazy, but luckily it's not, and I hope it doesn't come to that.
It's been raining since 5:30 this morning. It woke me up and I checked the time. It's been raining like this nonstop since 5:30. And it's now 7:30.
It's been raining since 5:30 this morning, this hard. It woke me up at 5:30, and it hasn't stopped. It's now about 8 a.m. The sky is falling. Here is Kuta Beach and Seminyak Beach today, Sunday the 26th. Not a lot of people out here, maybe because it's Sunday, I don't know. But yeah, it's awfully windy, so it might have a lot of wind in the mic. I'm trying to protect it, but you might hear a lot of wind. This is Kuta Beach down this direction. But there's hardly anybody on the beach today. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's just because of it's rainy season and not a lot of tourists come here during rainy season in Bali. They normally come here during the summer months. But yeah, Not much happening out here. This is here at Double Six. And I was walking down the beach, and there's just a lot of dead fish. And I thought maybe it was because somebody lost their catch when they were out fishing in the ocean. But it just keeps going on and on. Like there's so many dead fish as I'm walking down the beach. It just doesn't seem like somebody lost their catch from, their bait catch for fishing. It just keeps going and going. So it makes me wonder if there is some chemicals being disposed of in the water into the ocean. I don't know. Maybe it is that somebody lost their bait for fishing. Who knows? But I don't know. Here it is again. There's more. There's more fish. More dead fish. So I'm not sure if it's actually that or something that had been, something in the ocean that's killing the fish already. Plastic? There's plenty of that. But yeah, it goes on and on with the dead fish on the beach. I'm not sure what the hell is causing them to die. But anyway, I'll turn this off and try to find some shells. Another thing that I was thinking was that possibly the temperature of the ocean is too warm for the fish, and that's why they're dying off. That would be a better theory than, chemicals being dumped into the ocean, because this is further down the beach, and the dead fish are just continuing to be found or seen on the beach. So it might be the fact that the ocean temperature is too warm for the fish, and they're dying off. Yeah, all along this beach is just small little dead fish, and the small fish stay closer to the shore instead of going into the deeper water where they could find refuge from the warm temperatures. But the big fish do that, but the little fish don't. So it might be that the ocean is too warm for these fish here. That's my only guess that I'm seeing here. Anyway, it's a sad state to see this happening.